Hello, my name is Timothy, and I want to tell you about program which I made for a LARP game, which name it was and is Deus Ex Machina. This game was near Moscow in this August of 2017. And a couple words about this game. This is a game about transhumanic questions and about our future and about cyberpunk. If you want to find more information, you can find links on website of this game. There is English version of this website and in group in Facebook. There were some English speaking players, as far as I know, and what else I want to say? It was a rather big game. There were about 700 of people, and I want to say that this game is about future, about information systems, and it was a very big work and very many software created for this game, and you can find open source repos also in links in this video. So there will be I don't know, maybe more than 10 different parts, and I will tell you only about one part of this game, and this was just only my work. And actually information technologies support and programmers team was about 30 people. So this is just only one part, and this is a part about shops. Let's start and make a short overview. First of all, you can see here a UI for organizer. So let's imagine that we just start preparing to game, and we go to shops tab. This is a list of all shops which was created for this game. So let's create one more. Let's name it shop 2, give it some password. So, and we have new shop. Each shop has its own login and password for economy system. So it is necessary to make money transfers. So economy is another server, and it's which controls money transfers and production points. I will tell more a bit about it later. So anyway, we can in any time create new shop, we can change password for this shop, and we can remove shop if we don't need it anymore. And also in any time we believe that people can forget and whatever else miss their password, so we can look and find passwords and give it one more time to players. Second, tab which we need to start the game is assets. Assets, there are two types of assets, and here there is a list of global assets. Global assets are assets which make some modification of models. So, for example, if you want to buy an implant, you go to shop, to medical station, and buy implant, and automatically this implant applies to your model, the model of your character. So there is full information which type of implants exists and which effects they made. Another one option, there is other type of assets. This is a physical asset. So I'm sorry, let's just look as how it was. So for example, we have assets implant bridge. This is a special neuro implant. There is a description. There is inner key, which is used in models during applying to character models. And there is a description, what is it, and if somebody wants to buy this implant, or maybe this just some player just became engineer and we need to install this implant, he goes to special place and this happens. Also, this is not a physical asset. Physical asset is an asset which is attached to QR code. So it in most cases this is some pills, or for example first aid kit. Resource effectiveness, this is a number because producing implant is not free. We need to spend some resources, and big corporations have these resources. And for example, if somebody want to buy this implant, corporation need to spend 5 items of resources to create this implant for these people who want to buy implant. And for example, but let's go 0, this actually resource free implant. Another one example, there are many different global assets, and I want to show there is a filter is not very good. So for example, first aid kits, we have another one, description is key, and this is a physical asset. So if you go to maybe some clinic, you can buy it on QR code, and in some problem case you can apply your this QR code to your character model, and you will be healed. So let's remember, first step was making shops, a second step was creating assets, third step is making decision which shop can sell which asset. And here full list of assets, full list of shops, and very big table of which asset where is available. So it is so big that for example, let's go and just we can filter out most values. For example, we need to make some work with shop number 1, named 1, and see do we have this asset in this shop, or this one, or this one, or let's just select some list, or we can compare two shops and decide which one shop can sell it. And we can remove this item from shop, we can edit this item from shop. So in game reality, it doesn't mean that you have some logistic or whatever else. So in shop, this checkbox actually means that this shop have a blueprint. And if you go to this shop, you can ask, I want to take this implant, and immediately this implant is produced. So like 3D printing or whatever else. So there is no actual amount. And after that, we are prepared to run the system. But this is just our first part. We need to be sure that there are no any mistakes. So for example, we have this button, check shop account, so we can check that our login and password here is correct. So in special tab API check, we can check all accounts for all shops. We can check that all implants are good, so there are no errors, because it is important to have correct implant keys. They are used in other server internals. The same about pills. Right now all other servers are not working, and I can, so if I click a new one, it returns mistakes. But on real game it was working so. And you can quickly find any problems in your data. Another one option, which is very important in my opinion, this server is independent from other servers. So if something bad happens, and for example we have no connection to implants base or pills base, but it was imported in this server, all shops will proceed to work fine. And on this game, pills and implants bases was separate, but if you don't need this information, you can just fill assets from this interface, and there are no any problem. So let's go to the last tab here. This is shop management. What is it? Actually, so this is a shop select, and in this page, organizer can open any excuse me, just found a big, not big, a small mistake. Now, where is it? Where is it? This one. So let's remove it. Okay. So now there is all in English. So in any time, organizer can open any shop and see how shop made their work page, and in some special case, organizer can sell any asset from any shop. It is possible. So it is full access here. But there is also we need to provide some customization. for shops, so we need to make there some individuality, and each shop can make their own categories of assets. And in this shop 1, there are 4 categories of assets: extras, firmwares, implants, and pills. Seller in shop can find full information about all available assets in this shop. There are only 7 global assets, so he can read, look which one is, for example, physical, filter someone, and in this place he can assign or not assign, push any assets to any categories. So for example, you can create one more assets is not assets category sale, and we have some maybe first 8, and let's make it a sale here. This is sale category, and there is one asset in this category is first aid kit. And oh, and I forgot. For example, here we can set some prices. So this is just add some prices. So firmware, let's firmware be very cost. This will be cheap. This is for example 20, 50, and this is a sale. Oh, let it be 15. And all categories are listed here, and there is one special category. This is out of categories, so in any time a seller can see assets which are not added to any category. So we don't sell first aid type 3, no categories, and we have no implant chaos in any categories. And also there is you can make some sorting by clicking on table headers. You can, for example, filter, so by substring, whatever else. And this is type of asset. I already tell you about global assets, and one more type is a local assets. What is it? Global assets can change player's model, but organizers want to give opportunity to sell shops their own assets. So these assets can't change model of characters, but this is just some services. For example, making coffee. So in this shop there is a coffee, and we put coffee in extras, and for example let's create one more asset. Let's name it cheap coffee and add it to sale category. Here you are. So you can add any asset to any category. So finally, when when seller fills this information, and also there is a profile for any local assets too. It is smaller, so there is only a display name and description. seller go to shop window, and it looks like list of categories, list of assets, and shop place. For example, good coffee. So some cost, seller can give some maybe more cost, maybe low, and shop seller need to take information from customer about their economy account ID and password, and after it there is button sell, and all magic happens. So money are transferred and implants are installed. For example, implant engineer, so we can, for example, give a bit low price and sell to somebody. And this also bills, for example, sale, and whatever else. Some more new details. In a live system there is also available index, so how many production items are available for this shop. So and seller can decide can his shop reduce this implant or can't. And let's go. I want to show. Let's just make. We made it. Oops. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. Don't do it. It is dead. Okay, we found a bug. Let's start again. You didn't see this. Up. I just want to. Yes. So now I changed password, and here you are. This is how this page looks for shop seller. He opens this shop. There are three tabs, control tabs, so he can work with categories, with local assets. He can fill categories and make some prices here, control of local and assets, but shop window is not here, it is here. So it opens a shop window, go to hide hidden toolbar, and now he is waiting for customers. So for example, customers come to this shop seller, and shop seller can show him we have these firmwares, and this one is Berg, and this is combat firmware, but we want to give it anybody, but if you have some money we can talk about it, and whatever else. And also I added a bit customization. We have option to change color themes. First, previous one was light theme, this is dark theme, and this is gray theme. So it looks like shades of gray. Unfortunately, we have no time to make more color schemes, but 3 is better than 1, I hope. And finally, seller can see which corporation is used to receive production points, and who is legal body of this shop. So, and whatever I can show you, just I think I forget something. So here we can change themes too in organizer interface, and we have logs page, and here we can see all actions. So each actions are made by shops itself or by administrators. Full information is available here. And this is information about this project. Also, it is possible to download base from this server and test that that database is consistent. And I think it is all. And one more time, this is just one part of a big system. There are many other servers. There is servers of economy, server of model, base of implants, base of assets, and there was a special just give me idea. There was an application for smartphones in iTunes and Play Market for created especially for this game, and all players can go into this system, and the whole system name is Alice, and most parts of Alice is available in open sources in GitHub. So I hope it was interesting for you, and if you have some questions, give me to know. Thank you for your attention, and goodbye.